I'm 25. I have two other boys, and I'm currently doing another adoption. At the time, it was kind of like financially problems. I was going through a lot. I didn't have like a plan for the baby. It was unexpected, and I just thought that adoption would be better than going through abortion. Adoption would allow it to have a life that I could not give it. So that's why I thought adoption would be the best choice. It was like one of those uh, one time things, and to the point where he lived in another state, and he had his own life going on, and so I figured, he wasn't really around. I mean, I notified him that I was placing the baby up for adoption, which he thought was the best decision too, with us not being together, and nothing was steady about our relationship. So, I mean, he wasn't really around like that. Really, I kept it from my family because I didn't really know how they would take the adoption during the time I had made the decision. So I really hid my whole pregnancy the whole time I was pregnant. And you, well, Ina was the only person that I confided in telling that I was pregnant and talking to about adoption. And I got a little bit more information, which was helpful of adoption. And then that's when I decided that adoption would be the best choice for me to make as a mom. I think it's very important for the mom, the birth mother, to be able to pick a family, because you get to feel the vibe from the other family. You get to see, if you guys connect, and you get to learn more about the people versus someone doing it for you, and you never get to meet the people or talk to the people. So I felt like that was just very important, and it takes a lot of weight off of you, because at the end of the day you made the right decision, because you got to pick the birth parents, and you got to interact with them during the time of your pregnancy. So it got you guys a lot closer. My main concern was finding adoption parents that would care for my child as I would, as if I would have got to keep the baby. With a lot of situations that's going on in the world, it's hard to find somebody that cares for another child that they didn't produce or didn't come out of them. So it's like it was kind of hard for that was really one of my biggest concerns. But after I got comfortable with the parents and was meeting them on a daily, keeping updates and stuff, like it really helped a lot with that. I mean, that was just like a weight lifted out for me once I got to choose my own family. There was a lot of support, a lot of checking up on me, a lot of making sure everything was going okay, and just keeping me updated of what's going on, keeping me really involved through the whole adoption, and just having someone to talk to, whether it's about financial problems or just everyday life problems that you have, and you have someone that, if you can't confide in your family, you have someone that you can call, and they're very supportive of your decision, and they make you feel more, like more welcome to what are you doing and how you doing it. Signing the papers was really like, I thought it was going to be like the hardest decision ever at the end. I was kind of worried, like, what if I change my mind? What if it just, if it don't sit well with me at the last minute? What am I going to do? Again, with the support from Kids First, it was just like they, they constantly checked on you in the hospital. They constantly made sure this is what you wanted to do. Like, nobody peer pressured me. The adoption parents was real supportive. They, visited me and made sure I was comfortable. And I just think, like, that's what made it really easy for me, because at the end of the day, I still felt like this was the best decision. Like, I didn't have no last minute mind changing. Honestly, I thought I would be depressed after adoption. I thought that I would feel like less of a mother. I felt like I would be more depressed about the adoption, because I felt like I should have been the one raising my kid besides giving it up for adoption. But at the end, when I was thinking about how my financial reasons and all that I had going on in my life, I felt like at the end of the day, it was a big relief, because the parents that I got to choose was the perfect fit for me. I figured it went totally how I wanted to go, because I had control over my adoption. At least keep an open mind about it. Just stay open. At least call and talk to somebody that's experienced with adoption. I feel like every mother should at least before they either go to abortion or dealing with child protective service taking a baby, I feel like they should look into adoption. At least they'll get the comfort of knowing that the child is growing, the child is being taken care of. They get updates, and you become one with the adoption parents. Like you do get to know them during your pregnancy. So I feel like I would give them that type of advice. At least look into it.